Sancho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football,
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes.
Formula One.
Near him, because down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing, basketball, and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 006-242-9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Good morning everyone, happy Friday to you all and happy Jummah Day to our Muslim brothers and sisters. The SPORTVILLE today on Al-IyamoyeTV and radio. I am Al-IyamoyeTv and here with me is...
Good morning to our viewers and listeners out there. I am Ibrahim Onebinte.
Good morning to our listeners out there. Trias as nice. Our three of us are on SPORTVILLE today. Glad to have Ibrahim back on the program after a long vacation to Abuja to cover some highlights of matches. Thank you. So I'll still make sure you watch the Sunday Sports.
News are now moving down to the news. There was a transfer going on around. We have Mbape to Barcelona. Messi said, posted, I urge Mbape to move down to Barcelona, but if he wants to go to Madrid, so be it. At least he should go to a winning team, a team where you have a lot of trophies. Messi urged Mbape to move down to Barcelona. Mbape to Barcelona, Mbape to Madrid was the issue going on around the starting the Sunday Sports.
Well, I think Messi is trying to be a good agent for Barcelona. He doesn't want Mbappe to go to Real Madrid in order for Mbappe not to cause more damage to Real, because he knows what Mbappe can do. But to me, I think to Barcelona is out of it for Kylian Mbappe, because Barcelona will be able to pay his transfer fee and the kind of salary that Kylian Mbappe would be request for. I think to Barcelona it's a lot. But I think for a winning mentality, Mbappe has a lot of winning mentality. But for him to win the biggest trophy in Europe, for Champions League, I think he needs to leave PSG.
Okay.
To my own view, if we are to talk about, let's leave aside about the transfer fee, the wages, or the salary he has to collect. But looking at the playing style of Kylian Mbappe, I don't see him playing at Barcelona perfectly than Real Madrid. You know, the kind of playing style Kylian Mbappe plays, the way he plays his football, the way he tackles with the defense. You know, looking at Barcelona back then, Barcelona do play a tiki-taka game, which Kylian Mbappe can't do that. He wanted to just give him a run ball so he could make a run, dribble from the right, and bring up the ball to the keeper. So I see Mbappe playing at Real Madrid, to me, would be more useful to him. Will even elevate him than playing at Barcelona. And the message is just been like, let's say the agent, or I should say a mentor. He was like, okay, I will advise you to do this. And if you look at Sergio Ramos also said to him as well, if you go and look at it, Sergio Ramos was even telling him to even go. No, I'm also in a hurricane to Mbappe. There was I have heard a story, not this time, which Sergio Ramos told Mbappe to go to Real Madrid as well. That if he has to leave Paris Saint-Germain, the best option for you is to go to Real Madrid. They were like the two players are fighting for their team, for their previous team which they left. So I see Mbappe, if he plays at Real Madrid, it will be more okay to my own belief than going to Barcelona.
I don't think Madrid can.
I don't think so.
This summer.
But if Real Madrid want to get Mbappe, they know how they can get Mbappe.
They spend almost 120 million on Jude Bellingham.
Uh-huh.
And they were very careful for financial fair play. You know, Madrid will bring in a Galactico in the season. And their Galactico for this season is Jude Bellingham. They've made the mistake of not waiting. In order for them.
I'm not saying they will get it this season. I said if they know how they can get, they know how they can. You know, Real Madrid do some deals under net, which you don't even know. They may pay part of the money and just camp.
But you know
that by next season you are going nowhere. That to come back to Real Madrid.
PSG, we want to collect the full amount of money this season and get away because they are hungry with Mbape.
Yeah, they don't want him to go on a free deal 2024 January. Okay, now to the other news going on around. Declan Rice to Manchester City, Declan Rice to Arsenal. We don't know where he's heading to. Don't let us say Arsenal have also bottled the transfer as they bottled the league to Manchester City. Why always Arsenal and Manchester City? What? Declan Rice to Arsenal. Arsenal to 2 bids for Declan Rice and it was rejected, and Man City just came from nowhere with Calvin Phillips and some other money on Calvin Phillips to get Declan Rice. A bid be taken for Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Manchester City, Declan Rice to Arsenal. My question there is, if Declan Rice eventually moves down to Manchester City, will he perform as expected in Manchester City?
Yes, he will. No, you know, there's no player. It depends on. I did say this thing. It depends on what the team is playing at the moment. If the team is performing well, no player will move to a team and won't adapt to the team. A single player cannot bring up the team down. They would rather pick you up and put you back to the bench than to destruct the team. So I see that if Declan Rice eventually move to Manchester City, Kovacic is there as well. Gundogan has left to Barcelona. Kovacic is in. Declan Rice will be there. De Bruyne is there. But I don't see there's still something on him. So Manchester will be a big team. With that, will be unbeatable. Because Declan Rice, as I see Declan Rice, the guy is a very good player. Looking at West Ham, he is the captain of West Ham. He helps West Ham in some matches. Like you just see Declan Rice coming, like nowhere to be. Like where is he before? Coming just to push out some balls, and he also attack. He also give a problem to the defenders. So he's a versatile player, which I love. I would love him to be at Manchester if since the starting of this summer. Just they said that we want to sell this at £100 million. Arsenal is just bringing, okay, let's go with 40, let's go with 50. This is not the kind of player you can just be doing all that with. Manchester City will just come in once, if you want to do transfer, let's do, and Saudi money. This is Saudi money. Don't just think it's just because of Arsenal. They are in the top for this season. Next season they may not be at the top for.
I think if Gaspar need to ask me, I'll be his Google map. I think it's at time we come to realistic that the one team is bigger than the other, and it's at time we accept that Arsenal is a bottling company FC. They're also bottling the rice. I think if they don't want to buy rices, you do want beans. Me, to be sincere, good, better, best. Declan Rice is good, but if you eventually join Man City, it will be best, better, because no player we don't want to play under an exceptional coach, Pep
Guardiola. No player.
So I say if Man City were able to offer Kevin Phillips to West Ham United, which their coach David Moyes is an admirer for Kevin Phillips. Maybe 60 million or 70 million plus they for Kevin Phillips. I think the deal is up. I think Arsenal has really joked with the deal from the start, from the onset.
Okay, Nigerian star Odion Igalo made a comment saying, I would play for even 6 months or a year for free in the Nigerian league if security, good officiating, good referees and all should be in place. He would play for the Nigerian league. What do you see?
The first question I'll ask is, which team do you think has all what Odion Igalo? Which should I say state or country in Nigeria? Let me say states. As because looking at the likes of Kano Pillars, Abi, looking at the likes of
Yimba.
Yimba FC,
Lemon Stars.
Remo Stars, Mountain of Fire,
Mr. Rivers United.
Gateway United. You know, looking at all those teams within ourselves, even to ourselves, let's just ask ourselves before going to Odion Igalo, like, which team do you think, if that has all these attributes, bringing up on Odion Igalo, can you as well go to? Which team has the security, has a good officiating? Even in EPL, we do complain about the referees. When they do sanction them. Not to talk of here in Nigeria, we don't even have anything. We can just be boast of. We can just bring out like we have this. The security wise, we are nothing. Officiating, they are down. So what I don't think if Odion Igalo we won't think about all that. That okay, I just want to go there. Anything that happens will happen. We got the unless we can just come with his own security. That okay, be security on this pitch.
You know what? To me, I think it should be a good marketing strategy for Nigerian league. I think if he's able to come, I think he's one of the best players that I would say they want to judge at home. One player has already done it before, which Ahmed Musa. He came to Kano Pillars to play last season, and it was only in agreement that he will be playing home matches alone because of the insecurity in Nigeria. Yes. And I think I have some teams in Nigeria that can facilitate all this. Like I have like 3 teams that can facilitate all this. Enyimba International.
One.
We know Enyimba International is one of the best teams in the Nigerian league. Rivers United, we know them as also they are good. And the top notch of the icing on the cake is Remo Stars. I think Remo Stars can provide what Odion Igalo needs, because now the chairman of Remo Stars is the owner of ValueJet. They have a private jet that they used to fly their players.
What about Gateway United?
Gateway United cannot avoid it. Gateway United and relegation zone. NNL. They cannot. I think if a team can, and I think Honorable the chairman of Remo Stars can do something, because he has already done it with so many players in Nigeria. I think it was like last year that John Mikel Obi visited Remo Stars. He went ahead to go and look at the facilities at Remo Stars, and he said it's what facilities. And I think if Odion Igalo, if most players can be doing such in Nigerian league, and it will be a good marketing strategy for us in Nigeria. And I think even though if it comes, because don't forget the last World Cup that Nigeria went to, when Odion Igalo lost one last minute goal against Argentina, most fans in Nigeria almost killed Odion Igalo.
Yes.
So now it needs security for himself. When Ahmed Musa came, Ahmed Musa did not even bring about shit, because he has already played in Nigeria. And don't mind